Hello everyone, my name is Faisal Kabir and today I'm going to represent my presentation with one of my colleague. So first of all, I want to introduce my tutorial group. So my tutorial group is 8 and the group number is 4. So my name is Faisal Kabir and my student ID is 19064 279 and the second colleague which is in with me in this presentation is Hafiz Asadullah and his student ID is 19064 613. So today I am going to represent a medicinal company that is known as Pfizer. So basically it is a medicinal company known as the name of Pfizer is an American multinational corporation that specializes in development, manufacture, and sale of biopharmaceutical products, medicines and vaccines for oncology, immunology, and uh, different diseases. Pfizer products are made from biological sources such as animal fluids, organs, and tissues and microorganisms obtained through biotechnology. The deals with two business lines, Pfizer Essential Health and second one is Innovative Health. Both these are helpful to gaining the business in Pfizer. And whenever I talk about Pfizer internal environment, so here I want to mention that the Pfizer has a mission, vision, and its core values. When I talk about its mission, so its mission is very important. Its mission is to become the world's most valued company to all of these people. By this mission statement, Pfizer commits itself to meeting the needs and desires of everyone of its customers and its business organization. From Pfizer mission statement, the following can be evidence: commitment, and by the commitment, we mean that simplify healthcare, improve the lives of patients, and effort to exceed the expectations of its patients. From the first part of Pfizer statement, the company emphasizes its commitment to creating products with the ability to solve the patient existing conditions. And whenever I talk about its vision, its vision is to innovate to bring therapies to patients that significantly improve their lives. But this vision statement, Pfizer shows its focus to innovation, its main driving force and motivation towards bringing a change to its customers. And whenever I talk about its core values, Pfizer core values are customer focus, community, respect for people, performance, collaboration, leadership, integrity, quality, and innovation. These are the very important core values that are set by Pfizer. And whenever I talk about its, in every company, there are different shareholders, and Pfizer is a large medicinal company that works in throughout. Its products are used in throughout the world and specifically in United States. So its main shareholders are Pfizer is a listed company with over 6 billion shares outstanding by December 31st, 2015. So it has billions of shareholders. However, the big ones include the BlackRock, Trust Company, and etc. And as I told you in the above that Pfizer is a medicinal company, so is marketing and distribution its products throughout the world. And whenever I talk about its marketing strategies, its distribution, Pfizer markets its medicine and medical products within the worldwide biopharmaceutical business to healthcare providers, countries, health ministries, and direct patients to some instance. The company's marketing organization is assigned to responsibility of educating its customers about its products, approved uses, benefits, and any possible risks that may occur from their use and or misuse. Majorly, Pfizer utilizes a direct to customer advertising and its responsibility that its patients get benefit from their products. At the end, whenever I talk about Pfizer external environment, the here I want to mention about the pharmaceutical industry. And by the pharmaceutical, I mean to say that, as we all know, that pharmaceutical is basically the study of medicines. So whenever I talk about its pharmaceutical industry, as I told you about that Pfizer operates in the pharmaceutical industry, this industry is highly competitive and often highly regulated. And Pfizer main regulators are the pharmaceutical industry in general is highly influenced by external forces like politics, legal framework, and technology, and many other like FDA approved its products. So it has a huge Pfizer main regulators. And whenever I talk about its growth since its establishment, so this company established in 1849. Pfizer has shown continuous growth to becoming one of the largest pharmaceutical corporation in the world, mainly through natural growth and through mergers. And Pfizer growth is mainly twofold: expansions of capabilities as a company, and most of Pfizer mergers and have provided with new and strong capabilities. At the here at the end, I want to recommend some suggestions for the company for medium and long term. There are some reasons that here I want to conclude that company have to use these things. First of all, Pfizer to conduct and invest in research and development to achieve great innovation, because when company works on its research base and research the new medicines and develop and on its development, the company achieve its goal. The second one, here I want to recommend that the company to continue investing heavily in this area, that is research and development. And the third one, to utilize the technology as the center of all inventions in the health sector. At the end, I want to mention some references. I collect this data from different sources like BBC News 2021 and Gally BJ 2017 and Pfizer 2015 financial report New York. And these are the things that I want to mention in my presentation. So here at the end, I want to thanks to one of my colleague and all of you. So now I am hand over this to my second colleague, Hafiz Asadullah. Yes,
Well,
please.
thank you so much. You did well your job. So I am Hafiz Asadullah, and my student ID is 190646113. So first of all, I would like to elaborate my company name, which I chose from one of 10 companies, Atislat, UAE. So first of all, I would like to tell the overview of the company, which is Atislat was founded in 1976 as a joint stock company between International Radio Limited, a British company, and local partners. In 1983, the ownership structure changed in United Arab Emirates government, had a 60% share in the company, and the remaining 40% were publicly traded. In 1991, the UAE central government is issued Federal Law Number 1, which gave the corporation the right to provide the telecommunications wired and wireless services in the country and between UAE and other countries. It also gave the firm the right to issue license for owning, importing, manufacturing, using, or operating telecommunication equipment. This particularly gave Etisalat both regularity and control powers, which completely which completed the monopoly of the telecom giant in the UAE. In order to safeguard the country's economic development, the law made provisions for the development of the telecommunication sector in the country. So this is the overview of the company. So now I would like to address some strengths of Etisalat, which is my company. As you know, yeah, as one of the main firms in its industry, Atilas has various qualities that empower it to flourish in the commercial center. These qualities not just assist it with ensuring the piece of the pie in existing business sectors, yet in addition help in entering new business sectors. Some points I want to discuss here. The first one is the effective history of coordinating free firms through consolidations and procurement. It has effectively incorporated number of innovation organizations in the past few years to smooth out its activities and and to fabricate a solid inventory network. Over the years, Atisalat has constructed a dependable appropriation network that can arrive at the dominant part of its possible market. Here are also some weakness of Etisalat, which I want to discuss here. The first one is there are some gaps in the item range sold by organization. This absence of decision can give another contender attraction on the lookout. And also, I have some threats for this Etisalat company. So one of the big threats I consider about this company is changing consumer buying behavior, like from online channel. The COVID all criteria. COVID has changed a lot of things, and people the buying behavior of the consumer has changed. So with this, the changing consumer behavior from online channel could be a danger to the current actual foundation driven inventory into the network module. So I have some special analysis also for this company. So first of all, I would like to address the political one. In the political, the UAE government gives enterprise like Etisalat and empowering climate through motivators that incorporate the arrangement of value modern offices, formality decrees, and business support administration. Political solidness and ideal duty laws have likewise been persuasive for the company's development. The economic one is Etisalat lots capital influence from different investors who see the capability of the organization. There are some social analysis also, like the company's activities in assorted societies. The association is focused on corporate social duty that try to raise social, political, and natural variables of different networks. I have some technology and ecological points also, like Atlas has occupied with the inventive utilization of media communication innovation to battle AIDS in the wake of working together with the United Nations program. And the last one is which is legal. As Islam secures and regards the protection of its endorsers by guaranteeing the protection and especially the privacy of the data gave to them. So there are some alternative strategies which I want to discuss here. So, with the advantage of significant worth organization and customer experiences, Atislas could use deviant strategies that would support its circumstances in the telecom business. The communities in which Atislas carries out its operation tend to be less interested in the activities of the organization despite the CSR benefits, thus it is less powerful. So in the end, I recommend some points uh, for the Atislat company. Uh, yeah. Aside from wandering into developing business sectors, Atislat ought to think about infiltrating the Australian, European, and American economies in spite of likely, the Waverly brand name of Atislat to different business sectors. Atislat is doing his business across uh, uh, 16 Asian countries, including Middle East and many other countries, including Africa. And also, reasonable estimating components ought to be executed to offer a moderate bundles to clients from assorted financial foundations, limiting the operation expenses. Yeah, limited the operation expenses would make the value decrease move is fruitful for customer. So in the end, the conclusion for Axis company is that the company's involvement with the telecom business extending over past many years has been instrumental in establishing the framework for its seriousness on the lookout. And in the end, the shortcomings and dangers that Atstat has been exposed to impede its development on the lookout. In this regard, different choices like associations, consolidations, acquisitions, and upgrading its worldwide presence would be key for supportable development. And also, I have some references related to my assignment, which I took from the other things and other uh, resources from the internet. So here are some. The first one in Queensbury and Griffith in 2010. The second one is Aish in 2013, Edwards 2012, M.E. Porter Competitive Strategy in New York in 1980, and also Aldred J. and Morris in 2012. So thank you so much. This is my presentation of my assignment. So now I would like to end this uh, presentation, and I hand over this all to my colleague Faisal Kabir, so he will end it properly. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Hafiz. You present your presentation very well. So before going to end, I have a question in my mind.
Yeah,
So
sure, you may
can
ask.
you? Yeah, thank you. So can you tell me that what do you think? What are the threats to Etislot?
The threats. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. As I told you above, that there are some threats which I think uh, related to Etisalat. Some of the biggest threats I think that is that changing consumer behavior. This
yeah,
COVID-19 era changed all the things, all the consumer buying behavior, whether they are buying physically or by shop online. But due to COVID-19, and it affects all the people and all the consumer by online shopping. So this is the main threat that changing consumer behavior from online channel could be a danger to the current actual foundation driven inventory network module.
yeah, that's good. So I have another question. So
Okay.
can you please give me some recommendations related to Etisalat in UAE.
In UAE. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are some recommendations I would like to happily like to address. So the recommendations, yes, this is a the various expert recommendation I would like to highlight here, that to retain the generation employees, this generation employees, and keep them happy, it would be necessary to create an internal business culture that fosters creative thinking and other thing. By doing or by giving some positive things, and also some, to give the generation, and some kind of things, and other reasonable package and the reasonable offers to the new generation, so that they would happy with their package, and with the Atis Lab services in the future.
Okay. Thank you. If you
And
have any
any other
question
question you have?
regarding to my, thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
Hafizullah.
Yeah,
You
I have a question I
present
have
very
noted
well.
up here.
If you
Yes,
have any
I,
question,
I have a question. So,
yeah.
yeah. Tell me one thing, Faisal Kabir. What are the core values of your company, the Pfizer company? Would you mind to tell me, please?
Yeah, sure. Uh, about whenever you want to discuss about the core values, I think these are the values on which the business of company base. So whenever I talk about the core values of P Pfizer, its core values are customer focus, community, respect for people, performance, collaboration, and leadership, integrity, quality, and innovation. I think these are the things which any company, when any company have these values, they can grow their business. Here I want to show a lot of satisfaction is very necessary in any business. So in a Pfizer is basically a medicinal company. So when it's provide a good quality medicine, it gain a proper business, it gain customer satisfaction, and it is the main thing that can increase the business of any company. Pfizer is the also the first company in the world that also introduced the COVID-19 vaccine.
Yes.
It's in current pandemic. It also introduced the COVID-19 vaccine throughout the world, and especially in United States of America. So these are the core values like quality, innovation, customer respect. These are the core values.
Faisal Kabir, don't you think there must be authenticity in the medicine?
Yeah, authenticity is very necessary because
That
whenever a medicine is authentic, that's why I told you about a company thing that is its research and development. P Pfizer is a huge company, so it's do its maximum work on its research. That's why its medicines are very authentic and people get result from their medicines. That's why people have a strong faith on their medicines. So authenticity is very necessary in any medicinal company.
that's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So thanks to Hafiz Asadullah.
Thanks to you,
These
Faisal Kabir,
are the
too.
things.
And thanks to
Welcome.
our group leader, Judy Willets.
Thank you, Judy.
Thank you.
Uh, Here I want to end as a group leader. Here I want to end my presentation.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot.